New recording software activate!
Woohoo!
So,
Nice.
yeah, the short version is Streamlabs got canceled for some really shitty shit. So, I have migrated all of my recording software to OBS Studio, and I'm not sure if it's going to be as tight as it was when we were recording using Streamlabs, so hopefully this episode turns out okay.
If not, that's fine. Shit happens. It's life.
I don't know what happened to labs either.
Cue the roll call?
Oh, sure.
We are live! Zenkaiger! Connect.
Loading. Broadcast.
Tempered Zeal! Bluecaster, Super Ichi!
Loud and impulsive. Greycaster. Lace.
Spark of Courage, the Power of Dreams, Orange Caster, Global Soft Perka,
Broadcasting hundreds of opinions across the world! Radio Sentai Castranger!
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 366.
Yay, Pokemon! Episode Clam Pearl.
Clamps.
Guess what? We're doing Precure today. We're finally doing Precure.
Yes, so Gar was supposed to visit us this week to record an episode with us, but unfortunately some things happened. He couldn't make it, so we had to put another hold on High School Heroes. But instead we decided to talk about Tropical Rouge Precure, the first two episodes.
It's the revenge of Precurary. There's the episode name.
Exactly. I didn't even have to wait until February, and I remember saying maybe we could do Precurary this year, and you guys were like, "We'll think about it," which means no, we're not going to do Precurary.
Wait, and Clam Pearl looks like the changer from this Precure season.
But Precure, though?
It does. It's perfect. Oh my gosh.
Wow, that was weirdly timed.
Yeah. So welcome, we're Radio Sentai Castranger. We're a bunch of tropical plants that get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and a third thing.
And this time it is a third thing.
Yeah, last week me and Ichi talked about the Vulcan Valkyrie movie, and it was good and bad.
Yeah.
So.
Sadly, I wasn't there, but how was the movie?
Vulcan's dead.
Spoilers!
What?
Yeah, Vulcan died. He got hit. He got like hit hard with a Hisatsu, and he started bleeding out of his eyes, and then he just fucking died.
I'm kind of upset with some decisions that were made. If you want more specifics than that, you'll just have to go listen to the episode.
Also, if you're expecting to see the return of Horobi, Jin, Naki, and Raiden, nope, they're dead. They're gone forever.
Super dead.
What was one of the terrible decisions that Vulcan is now freaking dead?
Partially, but it's more about like how everything was handled.
He went out like a badass though.
You get hit so hard that your eyes start bleeding before you die. That is pretty hardcore. But like, also what?
Yeah, he was the president of his own company before he died too. He was Vulcan Kamen Rider
Vulcan Company Limited.
It was great because he had to be a president of a company to use the 01 driver.
Yeah. We went into specifics on that last week. You'll have to go listen to that one if you want more details.
Yeah. This week we're talking about Kamen Rider Revice episode 10, Zenkaiger episode 35, and the first two episodes of Tropical Rouge Precure.
Yay.
It was interesting.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. You're excited.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. You're excited.
Episodes 1 and 2, though, you sadly only get Cure Summer. You don't get any of the other cures.
Yes, we don't get Cure Coral, Cure Papaya, or Cure Flamingo.
Yeah, that's...
Nope.
I looked up their names.
Yeah.
Or clear, not
Clear.
Or Cure.
Clear!
You can probably guess.
Mm-hmm. Cure La Mer.
Yeah, so before we get into the actual episode discussions, we have to do our new...
News mode.
News mode. So, this dropped right after last episode, but then not only is Sakura from Revice going to be a rider, but the name of her Kamen Rider apparently leaked.
Oh.
What is it?
According to the description on the listing for the pre-order for the Kamen Rider Revice Secret Encyclopedia, her name is Kamen Rider Jeanne. Jeanne.
It's like Jeanne d'Arc?
Joan
Yes.
of Arc.
Yep.
Joan of Arc's actual name was Jeanne d'Arc, so...
Also, yeah, if we go up and we see a picture of the belt... Cobra Rider confirmed!
It's the Cobra Vice stamp.
Cobra Vice stamp. And so it looks like her belt's like...
Half of the Revice driver.
Yeah, but then like I saw a tweet where
There's
someone
this
posted a
buckle on the
picture
right
of like...
side.
Yeah, and they like... It looked like it could fit in with like the new stamp that he's getting.
Someone is guessing that this right side buckle on her driver attaches to the Barid Rex Vice stamp, and I honestly don't think that's accurate.
It's possible, but... Because like the ending of the belt there looks like the end of the Revice driver, so...
Yeah, it's got the same handle, but it's on the opposite side.
Anyways, I'm just happy because now we have Ikki as a rider, Daiji as a rider, and now Sakura will be a rider. So we got sibling riders.
Now all we need is mom and dad to be riders.
I'm still waiting for George. George to be a rider.
Yeah.
The way
Every family has...
The way George is interested in the dad, I kind of hope the dad does something.
Also, I want to know what fucking Daddy Ninja and family are up to.
Yeah, we never found out what that was about.
Yeah, I kind of hope we get more into that soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm excited for Kamen Rider Jeanne.
Yeah. Hopefully they treat her better than they did Valkyrie.
I just hope the suit looks good, because I did not like Sabla.
You know what's funny? Like, when they first talked about her being a rider, like, people were like, oh man, like, we have female riders in a row, and I'm like, I hope they treat her better than Valkyrie, I say, having completely forgotten Sabla even existed.
Sabla. Oh
well.
Alright, next on our news docket, they announced the Kajiki Vice stamp, aka Swordfish, and guess whose stamp it is?
Blade!
No, Saber.
Damn! I mean, that's perfect. There you go, Ichi, a matching animal with a rider.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, swordfish.
Yeah. I see what
it's
you're
even
doing.
yellow, like Kachiki yellow.
Yeah. Which is funny, because Spada's actor was just in these episodes.
Well, no, the animal's supposed to represent the color of the visor of the rider, so...
Yeah.
It's cool looking.
So apparently you can get this by way of reserving tickets for the upcoming Beyond Generations movie. And it not only comes with the stamp, but
Fish in your hand is a fish to ride it.
Fish to save this world!
But you also get a Revi and Vice acrylic keychain.
Awesome. See, even the keychains are coming with the two of them. I'm so happy that they're committing to that.
Yeah. Next, they also announced the Toysaurus Vice stamp, which is a palette swap of Rex.
It's a Toys R Us exclusive. Ah!
Toysaurus! Ah! You cheeky fucks.
Well, no giraffe stamp. I would have loved a giraffe stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess this pun was too
yeah, Japan loves their puns. This was too easy.
It even is toy-like, because if you look at the jaw, it looks like the hinge of a toy.
So,
that's neat.
So it's not just a palette swap, it is slightly different.
Does it do the same sounds as Rex, though?
I have no idea. I hope not.
I kind of would be... You know what? I might buy the stamp. Because I'm interested.
I would love it if it had custom sounds. Come on! Toysaurus!
But I won't be able to get it off Amazon because it's Toys R Us exclusive, so I gotta buy a third party.
Yeah. Decker says it does have different sounds.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I'll probably get it then.
Hi.
Oh, I'm trying to find a cheap Kong stamp because I want Kong.
Yeah. All right. Next, Tamashii Nation Online happened and revealed a fucking smorgasbord of new figure art.
Yeah. So first off, we finally got to see the reveal of the SH Figure Arts Kamen Rider Revi and Kamen Rider Vice, and it looks though, as we've seen the pictures of them together, is that they will be coming in as a 2-pack, and that makes me immensely happy because I would not want them to be sold separately.
The article here says it's unknown if they are going to be individual or together.
They fucking better be.
Yeah.
You can't not like, because my friend, like Shadowcaster was talking to me about this earlier today, and he was like, well, I kind of hope they're in separate packs so then I can pick one over the other. And I was like looking at him really like intensely, and I said, no, you have to have these two together. You can't have them apart.
I would be genuinely surprised if they release them separately.
Yeah. So if you're gonna buy these two, you need to buy them together because they're inseparable.
Yeah. Next is one that I'm very excited. Well, there's a few in here. So first off, we have Saber Primitive Dragon,
which a lot of the fandom's really excited for because apparently this was one of the fan favorite forms of Saber. Which, I mean, I agree. Primitive was fucking dope.
It's pretty good.
Primitive was great.
They're also putting out Kamen Rider Sabala.
Yep.
And the one I'm most excited about, Kamen Rider Durando! Ah!
There you go. There's your excite scream, everybody. Yeah, he looks good. I like he's in the middle of doing his little, like, time warp thingy.
Yep, and it looks like he comes with all versions of his weapon. The spear, the sword, separated.
Excellent.
I just hope they don't release Durandal and Sabala as a 2-pack.
Yeah, hopefully not. They'll probably be premium Bandai. Or
I'm sure you'll be able to find.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then they also announced Kamen Rider 02, the Izu version.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Wait, is it actually called the Izu version?
Yes.
But we haven't got the Aruto one!
Well, then just pretend it's Naruto!
No! That's stupid.
And then...
Does it, like, come with something?
I don't know, maybe it's just easy to put her in the little handheld pose.
Little hand pose.
And then they're also doing Kamen Rider Vulcan Lone Wolf.
Cool.
They posed it next to Valkyrie Serval Tiger, which I believe we already knew about.
Yep, and then, I don't know if it's there. Oh, there we go. Go back. Finally, after all these fucking years, our boy, Kamen Rider Saga, is finally getting his own figure art, and it's in the Renewal series.
I'm so happy. I love Saga.
Look at this fucking design. It's so gorgeous. Like, Saga was my favorite rider in Kiba. I loved him. I loved Taiga so much. He was such a cool character.
Very close second to Ixa for me.
Oh, you know what would be sweet? They're not going to do it, but imagine, like, he came with, like a background where it was like the moon and stuff like that, and he like that, you can do the pose where he's like finishes like hanging the fucking dude. Like,
yeah.
He was so cool. He had the best debut illness ever.
With enough clever photo editing, you could make that photo yourself.
I'm gonna admit, if they ever released a CSM Sigark, I would buy it. Imagine how cool that thing would be.
How could you CSM that thing? It had like one function.
No, but you could get the 1-to-1 scale of the fucking whip sword.
Oh, the Jacorder?
Yeah.
That'd be neat.
That'd be awesome! And then you just put a bunch of fucking random Taiga quotes and Cigar quotes and then help.
And then the next they announced is Kamen Rider Zeronos, Zero Form, and Deneb.
We're getting fucking Renewal Deneb. Look at that! I hope he comes with his candy basket. I want his candy basket.
That'd be funny. And then they also announced Decade Complete Form 21.
Yay! Decade Complete 21!
And Kuga Rising Ultimate, it looks like.
Oh my god.
And then
bunch of random Marvel characters in Toku-inspired outfits.
Yeah, and then dipping into Showa, they're doing V3,
Riderman, X, Stronger, and yeah. I guess Shadow Moon on the Battle Hopper?
They announced that Battle Hopper will be coming out.
Why is Shadow Moon riding it? That's Black Spike.
That's why he's like, oh, no.
Oh, okay. It's your dick, Shadow Moon. But no, I'm glad there's more I'm glad there's more Showa riders getting the renewal treatment, because like now I think we just need Super One, Sky Rider, Zed Cross, and Black RX.
Oh yeah, they also announced O's Burakawani.
Yeah, they also go Burakawani.
Burakawani. So yeah, lots and lots of new figure arts to empty the wallets of tokusatsu fans everywhere.
I love that picture of Revice in the fucking bathtub with the ducks.
Do the figures come with the bath?
I mean, you can probably that's the great thing. You can buy. There's so many like accessories you can buy for figures. Like my buddy Reggie, you can buy these like toy Fortnite arcade cabinets.
Oh my god!
And he like modified them based off like X8 games. So he made like a Mighty Action X cabinet.
Oh, nice.
Do Re Mi Fa B.
Oh yeah, I saw those.
Yeah, so like he's really creative with that shit. So.
You know what you could do to get creative with fucking like figure sets is just buy Barbie shit.
Yeah, there's the whole like Nendoroid school that they came out with. It's like a whole classroom for Nendoroids.
Holy shit! Wow, Lone Wolf looks great.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Next on our news mode docket.
Oh, I showed this to you. You fucking lost it.
So anyone who's into the Digimon Vital bracelets might remember that they announced they're doing Kamen Rider and Ultraman versions and releasing some Kamen Rider and Ultraman DIMs.
Yep.
Up for pre-order now on Tokulectables is the next release in that line. So looking at just the Kamen Rider ones, they announced Exade and Genmu cards. And looking at their evolution lines, it looks like you have access to Exade level 1, 2, and 3, Brave, Snipe, Mighty Brothers, the level 50 forms, and even True Brave. And then the Genmu one, you get not only Genmu, but Laser, Paradox, Cronus, Poppy, and fucking Laser X is in it!
Yeah, it's to give Laser X on your little watch thing.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Not just plain Dan.
So, yeah, I've immediately pre-ordered these. And then they also announced, apparently they're doing ones for Build and Rogue.
Ooh.
But we don't have pictures of those yet, so we don't know which riders and forms are included yet.
Oh, we get Night Rogue.
Oh, I imagine.
You'd probably want Bloodstark.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It's probably going to include... Yeah, it's probably going to include Cross and Grease and... oh
yes, as our chat is telling us, they also teased us the renewal figure arts of Gokai Red.
Didn't we talk about that last week?
No, we didn't. No, it just got announced like yesterday.
Oh, I could have sworn we talked about something.
Anyways, look at the comparison between the original release and the new one. Holy shit, that's a fucking difference.
Yep.
So
don't talk to me or my son ever again.
So I feel like they're just going to do a bunch of. I feel like they're going to do a bunch of reds. So that makes me very hopeful that we'll get Patron Ichigo.
It makes me very happy.
No, I want Patron Ichigo so badly.
All right, and our last news story is one a little less pleasant.
Oh.
Apparently some lawsuit is being filed against Toei for harassment and toxic work conditions.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
Oh.
That's a shame.
Crap.
An assistant producer is calling out Toei for a harmful work environment.
Hmm.
I'm not going to get into details, but there's a lot of talk about sudden fixed overtime and sexual harassment and people being overworked and testimonies from a bunch of different people.
Oh, so like Activision. Like the head of Xbox heard about all the shit that's been going on with Activision, and he's like, now he's kind of like, I don't know if we can work together anymore.
Yeah, it's a lot of this shit is coming out.
Get your shit together, people. Like, you can't get away with shit like this. Like, people will talk. People will speak up about stuff. Like, you...
There was a time where all that stuff stayed behind closed doors, but that's not...
Yeah, no, with the way, like, smartphones, the internet and shit like that, how it is now, you can't get away with shit like that anymore. Someone will find out, and it'll spread, and once it's on the internet, it's on there for fucking ever.
Yep.
So... I hate to see this shit, man.
Hopefully everything gets smoothed out.
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone who's under any sort of duress with the situation gets what they deserve.
Yep.
And yeah, that's news mode.
All right. Well, on to Revice.
Kamen Rider, Revice.
I'm surprised it took until episode 10 for us to start getting Vice doing recaps.
Yeah, no, I was thinking, I was like, I thought this would just be a thing. Like it should have been.
Speaking of things that should have happened long ago, I'm thirsty.
So, since I wasn't here, I just wanted to recap episode 9, like my thoughts on episode 9.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, first off, I saw Maggiello.
Yeah.
Maggiello was there, and then you pointed out that the other guy was Kajuki Yellow's actor, Spada.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that fucker was wearing Banjo's jacket.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, that was Banjo's fucking like blue and silver jacket that he fucking wore a lot. Well, they had like the same dragons and shit on it.
They are swindlers. He stole it.
No, know, but I was just like people are gonna notice that shit. Like, why'd you put it on?
I mean, I didn't notice.
I did. Like, because I was looking at it, I'm like, that looks like Bon Joe's jacket, and then I looked up a picture of Bon Joe, and I was like, yep, that's his jacket.
It's the Bond jacket.
And then you said the other person was Joel's girlfriend?
Yes.
Really? Huh. Last time Kagura was being 3 Sentai. Yeah, I didn't know if they were going to come back in this episode, because, like, they kind of just didn't see them again, but then, like, Ichi was like, yeah, no, they come back. I was like, okay.
They show up for all of 5 seconds just to get the stamping again.
yeah, I love Kagura just
he summoned the monster.
Revice also says... Oh, sorry.
He summoned the monster in triplicate. Collated.
Collate for daddy. But yeah, no, episode 9 was really fun. I really liked that, like, Vice kind of just, like, fought on his own for a bit, and then he, like, took the time to, like, kind of, like, break the fourth wall again, and then he's like,
himself.
He's like, make sure you talk about me and hashtag nice Vice. And he's like, yeah, and I was like,
yeah,
that's great.
That was good.
What were you gonna say earlier, Emily?
No, it's okay. It was about the next episode, so.
But yeah, anyways, it was a cool episode. So yeah, it's episode 10. So like, I hate that everyone just keeps shoving down Iki's throat that it's just like, Daiji's gone, man. Like freaking Hiromi's just like, dude, he's gone. Like, you can't save him. Like, Sakura's like, no, I think he's gone too. And Vice is just like, maybe he wants to go. Maybe he doesn't want to be around anymore.
No, Sakura wasn't like that. She was just busy being angry at everyone for putting them into this situation.
But I like that the parents were being very just like, you'll get him back.
Go get him, son.
Go get him. But yeah, so we continued I like that Iki was about to like kick Evil, and then Kagura does like the dick move thing where he pretends to be Dutch, being like, oh no, Nichan, don't! And Iki falls for it, of course.
Yeah, he makes it falter. But Vice starts the episode saying he's recommending good hygiene and also that he's been lonely for the weeks that they haven't been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they mentioned it's like, we had golf last week, so we weren't here.
Yep.
Then he like brain blasts into Hiromi's head where he's bawling his eyes out.
Yeah, apparently Vice can fucking go into people's brains.
I actually kind of love how they set that up for later. Just like, hey, look, here's a joke where I can go into people's brains, and then it turned out that to be of actual use later.
Yeah. But yeah.
That was cool foreshadowing.
Also, me and Ichi are kind of starting to get tired of Hiromi's little pre-henching catchphrase.
I'm so tired of Hiromi, just in general now.
No, I still like him, but like every time he has to be like,
something.
I must protect people.
I will lay down my life for the sake of justice.
Like eventually, me and Ichi are just gonna be like, lay down your life for the sake of justice, and then transforms.
Chill, Kaketa.
Yeah. So it's like, we get it, pal.
I do like that Demons is apparently able to like open up the Mogura drill in order to activate a Seisatsu. That was neat.
Also, yeah, like you can drill holes and stuff. It's cool.
Yeah, that's the power of a Christmas tree.
No, it's Amazon's color scheme, bastard.
It looks like a Christmas tree. It's green and red.
Sure.
It kind of does look like a Christmas tree.
So then Kagura basically shoves down Iki's throat, being like, no, Daiji's gone. I have taken over this body. It is mine. I feel pain and shit. It's my body. Mine.
Daiji wa moi naiji.
But also, like Kagura's so stuck on his own personal matters that the dead mans aren't getting any use out of him.
Yep.
So then, like, they make this seem like it's a fucking big reveal, and like me and Ichi are just sitting here like, so basically they're like, oh no, Daiji's just trapped in his mind, like Kagura's head, just not being able to do anything because Kagura's will is overpowering Daiji's.
He's just playing possum and just like staying quiet in one place until he can be let out.
Yeah, and like they're making this such a big deal. Me and Ichi are like, no, it's pretty obvious that was the thing.
Yeah, we called this a while ago.
Yeah, we know. Because, like, Daiji's just afraid. Because he feels like Kagura's so overpowering.
It's not that. It's more like he knows he can't do anything from the inside, so he's just going to, like, sit there and not make it worse until he gets saved.
Strategic silence.
So then...
Sorry, what was that, Emily?
I just said, like, strategic silence.
Yeah.
So then we kind of have a moment with Iki and Vice where, like, Iki's in, like, the bathtub.
Well, before that, I love this early scene of George where it's like he and fucking Wakabayashi are talking about the two-side driver, and I don't know if this was explicitly brought up before, but I guess that Wakabayashi knows that George gave the two-side driver to Daiji, and he's like, "What the fuck were you like even planning with this?" And George is just like, "I'm just indulging in my love for Kamen Riders."
No,
and I'm like, we're supposed to believe that him just is like playing this off as innocent, but clearly this is him setting up for some master plan.
But I also like the other comment that he made where he was just like he's pissed off at Daiji because he's like you're wasting the potential of the driver. Like, I gave you this driver that does these two things called the two-side driver, and you're only using it with one side.
Well, that gets resolved this episode.
It does, which is why he gets really excited for it. But I like that he was pissed off at Daiji because it wasn't even his fault that
You're not doing it right!
You're not using the full capabilities of the belt! You're not
It's not how I designed it.
enough!
I almost have expected him to go, "Here, I'll show you how it's done."
So then, like, Icky's in the tub or whatever like that, and like Vice is kind of having like a serious talk with him, which I like that Vice can kind of get real.
Yeah.
But it reminded me of in Kiva when like every time like Wataru was upset, he'd go have a bath, and then like Kiva would just be there to kind of be like, "It's okay, buddy, you'll get him next time. Don't worry, shape up."
Yep.
So. But yeah, so Vice just tells him, like, "Listen, man, like, you've also been fucking lying to me this whole time."
Yeah.
Like,
but then
you said you believed in it, but you really didn't.
Yeah. and I like that even Kagero at one point mentions, he's just like I think it was episode 9 or was it this episode that he, like, mentioned how he got, like, formed?
It was last episode.
Yeah, I liked that he like, because Daiji didn't like was afraid of using the belt, and then he saw Icky take it off. He was just kind of like
I was saying last week, it really gives you a fresh perspective on the first episode when you see that scene of him kneeling with the belt in his hand. You see everything with like this purple border around it. That was Kagero being born.
Wow. Yeah.
being born out.
Yeah. So Vice.
That's cool.
So Vice kind of gives Icky a kind of like motivational kick in the ass, and then like you see like Icky stand up and like obviously they're covering his nudity, and Vice is like, "Yeah, Icky, she's back, baby."
The funniest part was that they covered him up with the fucking squirtable shampoo tap.
Subtle Toei.
And Vice asks if he can have coffee milk as a reward for being useful.
Yeah. I hope he gets it.
So then
I hope so.
So they go back to the warehouse that we've seen many times before.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it's the same warehouse where Evil fucking debuted. So
I don't know. We also got this one scene of Sakura fighting Aguilera under the battle bridge.
Yeah, just random kung fu from Sakura.
Well, she studies karate.
See it.
That's true, but like it's just interesting that they didn't even really bring it up. It's just like they sort of exchanged blows, and it was just like, okay, that's the thing that happened.
She set up her becoming a writer in the next episode.
Yeah, well, because Sakura was defending herself, but Aguilera was just playing around with her. So she like tries to like motivate Sakura to like join Deadman's, and it's like, "Oh, you want to be a follower for Lord Giff?" And she's like, "No."
I love how she says the most vague, unspecific shit, like, "You'll find the answers that you're looking for," and I'm like, that's such.
But that actually seems to work on her. Like she actually goes
she does have questions she wants answered.
That's such like fucking bait and switch talk. Like you could say that to anyone about anything, and it's the same it's the same kind of swindler talk that like spirit mediums use, where it's like, "I'm looking for someone whose name starts with a K."
No, okay.
My dead Aunt Karen. It's like you buy into it because you allow them to fool you.
No, but I'm going to give you a real life situation.
I legitimately thought you were going to say Spampton there.
No, but like that happens with people. Like, say like, you know, someone's little brother was kidnapped, and so you're trying to find out information of where like your brother is, and then like some guy that comes up and he's just like, he's like, "I may know where your brother is."
No, that's not what I'm talking about. That is someone with a specific answer to a specific question that both of them are aware of beforehand. What Aguilera does is she walks up and says, I have the answers you're looking for. She doesn't know that A, Sakura is looking for answers, or B, what she's looking for answers about. She just comes up with this open-ended proposal, and Sakura is stupid enough in her own insecurities to latch onto it because she's so focused on her own problems.
You don't know, maybe Aguilera's a mind reader.
No, she's not.
She's a demon.
She's a stupid bitch.
Whoa.
So there.
Can demons not revines? I
don't know. It
we
depends
just
on
saw
the
this
show.
episode that they can.
Actually, yeah, we saw that Vice can, but the dead mans and the demons are not necessarily the same thing.
No, that's true.
But anyways, I hope everyone understands what I'm talking about. Aguilera just uses such open-ended, baity words that people latch onto with their own subconscious naivety.
To quote the Gay Grumps, you bitch! You know what, Ichi? I need you to do something for me. I need you to put in the stream deck a button.
You bitch?
Yeah. Every time Aguilera just pisses you off in an episode, you can just press, you bitch! I want you to just...
you know what? I need to have that sound on here.
Yeah, just, you bitch!
I only have 2 other sounds on my stream deck.
I'm going to send you an email reminder right now.
Do it.
Fucking do that.
That's going right on my soundboard.
I'm just gonna put like your email down, and I'm just gonna be subject, you bitch button.
The you bitch button.
So it's context from a Gay Grumps episode where like they're looking up at a statue of this like Zora princess, and just like Dan just pretending to be the old Zora just goes, you bitch. So it's really funny
because he's bitter at her that she doesn't like him.
So then we get a thing that really pisses Ichi off, where like they finally like defeat Evil because Daiji is able to punch his way out of what I like to think of as Kaguro's strong will.
His brain pan.
His brain power. And so he punches him out, and it causes Evil to like drop the Brachio stamp, which then Ikki proceeds to henshin into Rex genome, picks up the Brachio stamp, and then transforms into Brachio genome.
Why did you turn into Rex genome? Just to leap forward and grab the other stamp!
Just use Brachio first. Like, is there any rule that says he has to use Rex from the beginning? I don't think so.
What was the point of that?
So anyways, we got the debut of Kamen Rider Revice Brachio genome.
And before we get any further, I have another problem with Brachio genome. Every time they've gotten a new stamp, George has added the rider power to it first. Where the fuck did the Zeo power come from before they got it?
Maybe it was a stolen stamp.
It didn't have a rider on it. You clearly see it in Kaguro's hand with no rider face on the pattern behind the fucking Brachio.
I don't know. I mean, that was just.
We're officially in belt mechanics territory. Yay! I finally get to yell at this show for being wrong.
Your favorite. Anyways, yeah, Brachio genome, the Zeo power. I love it. I love the suit. I'm kind of mad that like the Brachio form for Vice is just a retooled Kong suit.
Why is he thick again?
We've seen what the Brachio remix looks like. Oof.
It is not pleasant.
Mm-mm.
And why did their fucking finisher tick up from 49 to 50?
Because it's 50.
But they're all 50 and none of the other ones ticked up from 49. I don't know why.
Yeah. Oh, also, we got to see last episode. We got to see the Kamakiri genome. I gotta say, the Gaim form on Revive was really nice. Yes. Really good. Again, the color. Actually, it worked in that color scheme.
It was alright.
Surprisingly, it really worked well in the color scheme. The only thing about the Brachio form on Revive, what it would do is cut the tassel thingy at the end.
Yeah, he's got like Omazeo level tassel dick.
Cut that off a bit more. You don't need.
Yeah, there's Brachio remix. It's literally just Revice standing on top of Vice, leaning over.
That's so good.
Well, aren't they all kind of that? Except that look at him just using the belt as part of the neck, and it looks like he's about to fall over.
Yep. Also, something else that Lane noted during the episode. It's so funny that to date, all of Ikki's appearances to a battle scene have been on the bicycle with the belt in the suitcase.
Yeah, no, every time he goes to battle, he fucking has the suitcase with the belt in it. I was like, holy shit.
I'm like, did the writer of this show really like thighs?
Because Fucking Hiromi pulls the bell out of his ass. Daiji pulls the bell out of his ass. But Ikki, suitcase.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have loved if he just brought it within the PC tower.
It's because he's under contract. He has to keep it in the suitcase when not in use.
It has to charge.
It has to charge!
Imagine a belt they had to actually charge.
Could you fucking imagine?
I mean, technically that's G3's belt. His belt's a battery for a suit. So
Did it ever run out of battery mid-battle?
I think it did. Yeah, because he'd get damaged enough and he'd lose power and energy because he's accessing so much power, and then he would just be dead in the water because it's such a heavy suit.
All right.
No, I could go on about G3 for fucking hours.
Oh, I know.
I love him.
Also, you see this?
What? Yeah, no, that was funny.
Yeah.
That's great. So then also, not only do we get the debut of Brachio Genome, we also get Daiji becoming the debut of Kamen Rider Live. And I will...
Before we get into Live, let me say one thing. So, remember during the Hot Spring episode, when Kagero finally reveals his existence?
Yeah.
And he, like, transforms his clothes into the emo outfit?
Yeah.
I was surprised that when Kagero was finally defeated, that the emo clothes didn't just, like, vanish.
No, because I want it to be this thing where it's like when Kagero takes over, he's in, like, the black clothes, and then when Daiji's taking over, he's in the Phoenix uniform. Like, that,
right?
It's... You know, tomato.
But no, I guess Daiji just gets a free set of emo clothes to take home now.
God damn it. Whenever he looks at his fingernails, why are they black?
It was me, Daiji!
Also,
I painted your fingernails!
I noticed this time Kagero added some lipstick to his lips. So,
Yep.
He's just missing eyeshadow, that's all.
Yep.
It's a mascara.
And a ticket to My Chemical Romance.
Yeah. So yes, we do get the debut of Kamen Rider Live, and so now I've been seeing tweets and posts about how people are complaining, saying why people don't like the suit. I like Live's suit. It's very cool looking. The only problem I have is the color scheme on the suit is just all over the place and weird. It's right.
It's the fact that the armor for Live is on top of the evil suit, and the colors clash noticeably.
Yeah, like the visor's perfectly fine. Like I like the armor on him; it looks super cool. But just change the undersuit.
Oh, you know what? All they had to do was change the green parts of the undersuit to yellow, and it would have been perfect.
Can someone Photoshop that? Can someone Photoshop?
I think someone did already.
Okay, well, if someone could find a picture or Photoshop his undersuit to be yellow instead of that green.
And also, I think I talked about this when they first showed the scan of Live's suit to reveal, but like Live using a gun and Evil using the sword seems backwards to me.
Like, I agree, it does seem backwards.
I think the reason is because Daiji, as Captain of Phoenix, is a leader of a squad of gun users. So it fits that he has a gun.
His actual rather than Kagero. The giant bat made of light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool that
I wrote that down.
He switches the belt and then like the swarm of bats like merge into a giant bat of light.
Also, I did
instead of it just...
Sorry, Emily, go ahead.
No, it's okay. That's...
I was saying, like, I also loved when Hiromi showed up. He just showed up, like, with his squad, and they were all just fucking packing firearms. And I was like, hell yeah! Good job, Hiromi. So...
But yeah,
also Vice calls him
Hiromichi. So yeah, Kamen Rider Live debuts, and then we get the George moment of the episode. Like, he's been playing Go, or Othello, or whatever the fuck that game is. Mm-hmm. Like, because he's been sad, so he's cheering himself up with Go, and the joke is, like, white and black stones that you flip over, just like Evil and Live. And then when Live debuts, he just flips the fucking table, like, he turned over! He's doing it!
Yeah, no, George was so...
see the pool?
Yeah, so now George...
They flipped the bitch!
George is so finally happy that Daiji finally made use of both parts of the two-side driver.
And it's at this point that he reveals that apparently the way the two-side driver works is the stronger Evil gets, Live is literally double that.
Huh.
That's interesting.
Okay. I will say the two-side driver does look slightly better in gun mode.
I disagree. I think the colors match better in the sword mode.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, overall, as a gun, it looks better.
It looks like it's supposed to shoot discs. because of the way it folds over.
But yeah, no, me and Ichi came to the agreement that, like, the more we keep seeing the Evil suit, we much prefer that.
It's the best suit in the show.
It's pretty good. But yeah, no, live was cool. It was a good debut. It was a good fight. He's very flashy.
The fact that they specified that, like, the stronger Evil gets makes me wonder if we have not seen the last of Kagero and Evil.
I would not be surprised if they eventually become, like, two separate riders. But I would honestly like if, like...
How would that work if there's only one driver?
No, you know what it's going to be?
I mean, we have the answer. It's Revice.
No. What's going to happen is, like, Kagero's going to be gone for a little while. We're going to just see Daichi and stuff like that. And then, like, he realizes Daichi will start feeling a little empty or alone, and he'll feel like without Kagero he's not fully complete, and he'll try to talk with him.
God.
They'll work together, and then they'll switch sides, and he'll switch sides and they'll work together. Sometimes we'll get Evil, sometimes we'll get Live. So I feel like that'd be cool. That'd be really cool to just kind of get 2 in 1, you know?
Also, I like that Daichi did the exact same thing that Ikki did and came up with a catchphrase with his name in it.
And you fucking know, in some kind of fucking Revice movie or something like that, there's gonna be some magical fucking bullshit where they're gonna split Evil and Live into 2 separate fucking riders, and we'll have them fighting together and do a Hisatsu together.
Oh,
that's calling it, that's gonna fucking happen.
I guarantee it.
Abso-fucking-lutely. It's like when fucking Decades split Double into fucking Cyclone, Joker.
And when O's did every form ever.
Exactly. We have to do that shit all the time. So I'm calling it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be fucking cool.
Like Kagero will like possess someone else maybe, and then George out of nowhere will go, "Hey, look, here's a spare 2-side driver."
I made a second bet.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
But yeah, so like Ikki has Ikki ni Ikuze, and Daiji's is Daiji ni Kimeoka. So they both have catchphrases with their fucking names in it.
Yeah, and so then they finish off.
Yeah, because Daichi means like a precious or important thing.
Yeah, and Ikki means like all at once.
Yep.
But yeah, so they kill the super Brachio, I guess, which is all 3 of them fused together.
Yeah, those Brachio Deadmans are fucking terrible. They're the worst ones we've gotten so far.
I didn't like them.
No, they didn't like them at all.
And then Daiji comes home for dinner!
Yeah, and Ikki, like, literally swallows the fuck out. He's like, here, take more meat! And Daiji's like, dude, it's fine, I'm fucking like, eat my food.
I mean...
And freaking, like, the dad's just like, he's like, I'm so proud of you guys, I'm gonna make a video!
Well, he doesn't say that. That was the previous episode.
Oh, right, fuck.
He's just like, it's so nice to have the whole family for dinner! Yeah. Oh, look, there's the edit. That looks better!
That looks so much better! Oh my god. Thank you.
Nice.
Excellent work.
So next week, Sakura gets her driver, but I'm going to predict we don't actually see the rider form in that episode.
I wonder what the suit's gonna look like. I'm very curious.
Yeah.
Also,
No
I gotta say this, Toei. This has been awesome that we've just been like not getting magazine scans and stuff, and we don't see shit until after it's.
I mean, we did see the scan for Live, so it's not been completely drought.
No, but like Evil just kind of showed up out of fucking nowhere, and Demon showed up out of fucking nowhere. So I've been liking ever since.
It's nice that not everything we get spoiled for.
Yeah, no, and it's mainly because they were finally on to us that we've been getting magazines.
Oh yeah, and Ikki's been disappearing from more photos. We still don't know what the fuck that is about.
Oh yeah, that at the end of the episode we got another one of those.
There's some Kingdom Hearts shit.
Ooh.
It reminds me of Back to the Future.
Which is funny because I just watched that movie for the first time.
Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, and you still mentioned Kingdom Hearts first.
Yep.
Maybe Vice is slowly taking over Ikki.
Wouldn't
that be fucked
maybe?
up?
If it is, it has to be involuntary.
I know, because like in the opening, when you see like you keep switching between Ikki and Vice's face, you see like Ikki like with this giant evil fucking smile. So it's like maybe because I like to think Vice may have the ability. Because think about it, if Kagero has the ability to take over Daiji's body, maybe Vice can do the same. Just he's not aware of it.
That's what I'm saying. If he is, it's involuntary.
Yeah. So. But no, I think Vice and Nikki are pretty tight at this point. So 10 episodes in now. So
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's still more. It's still a lot of mystery going on. I'm excited to keep watching. It's still good. I'm loving it a lot.
I'll say that the story is keeping me kind of interested. I do wish the Evil arc had been more than fucking 3 episodes.
We have not seen the last of Kagero for sure.
Probably not.
No, IG's gonna deal with that, but I'm calling it now. They will eventually work together.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. So, all right, change Zenkai.
So I love that at the start of the episode, Zox and them are just still tearing through their Halloween candy.
Yep, and the Halloween episode was okay. Fucking just hated hearing Halloween. Fucking was so annoyed with that.
Yeah.
The Diamond episode. It's diamonds.
It was an interesting and very useful power, but then having to listen to everyone say Dia, Dia, Dia all episode got immediately grating.
Oh my god, it was so annoying.
I mean, yes, but it also prevented them from saying that Hakaizer was his dad.
I get that it served the plot of the episode, but I care less and less every time the episode annoys me.
They could have just had them be silent so like their mouths were shut because it was too hard to open them or something instead of having them say Diamond over and over.
Yeah, no.
That is a good idea! I wish they'd done that!
Yeah, it would have served the same purpose without the weird...
But then they would have been able to write the answer down.
Or their like heads should have turned into diamonds or something. Oh, fuck.
But then they... Other robots.
Yeah,
Wait,
no.
Yeah.
They tried to write their answer down, but then they could only write the word diamond.
They couldn't even pantomime answers besides the word Dia.
But like apparently,
power.
Even though they can only say the word diamond, they can understand each other. So it's like the Groot.
That's because they're real good friends.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So then, like, we get this other thing where like Stacy goes to the Hakaizer and he's like, yeah, let's team up, and the Hakaiser's like, yeah, sure, okay. Sounds fun.
Also, what the hell was with that, like, in that one part near the start of the opening where they always play a different sound effect, this time instead they just accentuated the guitar from the music with
we got like an insane guitar riff.
A second Radder guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of like how pissed off Kaiser is this whole episode.
Yeah. Sox was pretty grumpy.
So the idea... Oh, best part of the episode. Hakaizer and Stacy are fighting together, and Hakaizer clocks Stacy with the V-Meringue.
Oh yeah, and when this one is taken, all the logos just sort of disappear.
Yep. So the fucking monster leaps in the water to get away, and Kaiser pulls out the Zoojer gear and channels Zuo the World, and summons the fishing rod to fish him out, and then afterwards gets infected with Misao's depression.
Yeah,
no.
It's like, okay,
just kind of felt like I was getting punched in the face from several years ago, and also reminded me of that meme where it's like, if Kirby inhaled you, what power would he get? And the person's answer was depression.
No, but no, that was funny. Like Flint's like, "Oh, are you okay?" And Sox like, "Not really."
So yeah, the other. Skipping through the fucking filler of Dia, Dia, Dia. The point of the episode is Zenkaiger finds out that Hakaizer is his dad.
It was really sad and actually really heartwarming moment, and then Stacy fucking ruined it.
As he does.
But we did get a funny scene where Hakaizer accidentally tripped fucking Stacy with his boomerang.
That's what I said earlier.
Oh, you did already said that? Okay. Sorry. But yeah, no, it's so, I don't know, I hate Stacy did that. That was a real dick move of him.
Yep.
He just grabbed him and left.
Yeah, but now Kaito knows both his parents are alive, so that's good.
And it was another fucking high CGI budget Megazord fight, because they used the new Kudai tests this time.
Yep.
And then they channeled the power of Lightspeed Rescue and used the ladder punch.
Yep. Good old ladder punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much happened in this episode, honestly.
Emotionally significant, but not a lot to really discuss.
No. And again, just...
Next week is some sort of shock-based world power.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like shocking as in like surprise.
Like electricity. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe it's both. Maybe that's the joke.
That would make sense, actually.
That would be a thing Zenkaiger would do.
Yep.
That's very true.
All right. Precure time. All right, Emily, would you like to give us a little introduction to what we watched this week?
Oh, in what way?
Well, just explain what
Do what
Tropical Rouge is.
Do what Gar does when we talk about old Sentai. Just give us like a introductory paragraph of sorts on what the show is and what about it is unique compared to the others.
Yep, sure. I wasn't prepared, but I'll try to do something. So Tropical Rouge is this year's Precure season, and the basic themes of it are tropical things and makeup. So the title's pretty self-explanatory. The other theme of the season is motivation versus procrastination, which is kind of an interesting dichotomy to base the heroes and villains on.
Especially since it's themed around summer.
It is. That's a good point. I never thought of that. Holy crap. And also it plays into the sort of mermaid phenomenon that's been going on lately, which I didn't realize it also reached Japan because the last few years mermaids have been really popular for some reason.
I have no idea why.
Not that there's anything about mermaids that shouldn't be popular. It's just like it came out of nowhere. That's the weird thing.
Just like mermaids.
Like the vampire boom started with like Twilight and everything, and the zombie boom was The Walking Dead, but like there hasn't been any like mermaid show that
was there a vampire Precure?
No, there's no vampire Precure.
Oh, it seems like a missed opportunity.
Yeah, they've never wanted to go like. I mean, there was a vampire Kamen Rider, so
yeah.
Maybe they think that. I don't know, because Precure was around then, and I want to check out what the season was during that time. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm rambling.
That's okay.
Yeah. So,
I will say one thing I want to say is this whole watching these two episodes became far more enjoyable when I started pretending that I was watching Pokemon. Because not only are there fucking all kinds of creatures that very closely resemble just Pokemon in general, but like the animation and music in these episodes strongly smacked of the old Pokemon anime seasons.
Yeah.
Honestly, you're right, but it's cool because this season is another one that's just really well animated. The character designs are really good. The expressions are really good. Some top-notch animation, even just in the first two episodes.
See, everyone in the chat is agreeing with me.
Holy fucking shit!
Yep.
It's Precuremon!
And it, yeah, this is definitely in the sort of lighter category of Precure, but I think it's really, they did a good job balancing the light and dark elements in this season. There are a few seasons people said were too light, and there was one that had too much plot to fit in the show, but overall, I'd probably compare it to be closest to Smile in terms of tone.
I'm gonna say this though. I fucking love Kier Summer's fucking hair. It's gorgeous.
It is.
God damn.
It's cool.
Her hair when she's transformed, her hair looks like it's made of skin that then got sunburnt.
No,
It's
it
supposed
does
to be like
not.
tropical
Yes, it
colors.
does. Look at her hair. It's like blonde, but then like the top of it is all pink, and that looks just like sunburnt skin. And I assumed that was the point.
No, it looks like
How
like a
yellow
tropical.
do you think people's
Oh, yellow.
skin is?
I thought you were talking about tropical to cure summer.
Yeah, summer.
The Simpsons?
No, summer looks like a tropical punch.
Look at her in that image in our wallpaper.
No, I don't see what you're talking about. I'm sorry. It looks like
I
a tropical.
also don't.
Yeah, it looks like.
And yes, also her name is a pun on the word for summer, Natsu.
Yep.
I'm gonna say this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. Go first.
I was just gonna say, like, so we saw, like Cure Summer. She's like packing up to like go see her like visit her mom or whatever, or live with her mom because she like works at an aquarium. So like we see a picture of like I guess her mom like with some sea creatures, but I thought it was her, and I was like, oh, I thought that was her mom. And I was gonna say like that looks too young. She looks too young to be her mom. And then no, that was actually her mom.
And we actually meet her.
I was like, holy shit! And then like it's
Yeah,
weird.
her mom is very young looking.
And then she gets to say goodbye to her dad, and her dad just looked like every other character in the background. I was just like, there's nothing special about the
Her
dad.
dad just looks like some background rando.
But then, like in episode 2, we meet Songo's mom, and I was like, that looks like Songo's mom, like totally.
Now that's an anime mom.
That's an anime mom.
Well, it is Songo's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also love that at some random point through our watching, Lane just busts out, I miss the baby.
Yeah, I was like, I miss the baby. I miss the baby and Miss Harry Ham Harry.
Yeah, so...
I'm wondering if I was thinking that you guys would either really, really like Laura or really dislike Laura, and it sounds like since you haven't mentioned her at all that you probably don't like her.
I mean,
I was about to get into the whole plot with the mermaids.
I like her name, her full name.
I didn't even write it all down, but it's some
It's like
long
Laura Apollo something Lemaire.
Sael Aporo Gran Zaronieru Arurueri Lamer.
God damn it.
Yeah,
But
just like Fua's full name is just really long too.
That meme is great. Me. You know who's the most amazing person in the world? Read the first word. Me.
That is so freaking perfect for her.
so
The thing about her that's so cool. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
She has this, like, she has that sort of cocky, like, Ojo type personality, but she's also not mean.
Oh yeah,
It's a very
She's snarky.
balance.
She's smarmy.
that old thumbnail we had Mary Ham Harry.
I remember that.
But yeah, so the setup, aside from the human characters, is that Laura is a member of this underwater mermaid kingdom, which is totally not Atlantica.
Well, the fish wear clothes, apparently.
The fish wear clothes!
Yeah, they do.
It's
So do the octopuses and the squids.
called Grand Ocean, apparently.
Yeah, I thought it was Atlantis.
And they're ruled by a queen, which is definitely not human Primarina.
Look like Primarima.
No, human Primarima was a previous Precure.
Oh, okay.
Nope. You just gotta look at Cure Mermaid here.
Objection.
Let me just give you a picture. This is not a joke. Look at her and tell me that this is not a human Primarina design.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I honestly think the queen in this is closer to Primarina because she's so like tall and thin.
I'm just gonna say this: when we saw Laura's motivation, because she wants to be queen herself, and like she has imagination.
Her whole motivation is that so she could usurp the queen.
No, but then I look over at each and I'm like, I bet you any money that as she's hanging out with the other cures, she learns the beauty and value of friendship.
Of course.
And she just doesn't care about being queen anymore. She's like, I want to be with my friends.
I don't know about not caring about queen, but I think she'll of course she'll actually start caring about them. But I don't.
Up to the point she still very much cares about being queen, but also cares about them very much.
Yeah, of course. Okay. And then we get mention of the villain of the season, the Witch of Delays. And then when we
She's like
finally see her at the
lazy
end of episode 2, her helmet looks like Stacy's her.
Oh my god, I never thought of that.
Like, all I'm gonna say, and I hope a lot of people agree with me on this, when I kept seeing the Witch of Delays, I was just getting mad King Dark vibes. Cause like that's how King Dark is in the fucking Rider show. He's just laying there, all chillax, minding his own business, letting his fucking monsters and generals take over, do the work.
He is. That's great.
He does resemble
It's
Caliber a little too,
interesting,
yeah.
Fucking King Dark.
When Precure main villains have a weird mask like that, it usually means that they're being mind controlled.
Oh.
To this point, we don't know, but I'm still holding out like that it turns out that she's been brainwashed in some way.
Also, when
or changed.
Also, when she transformed to Cure Summer, we didn't get the traditional thing where she jumps and she goes, "Oh my god, I'm jumping so high!"
Yeah.
I missed that.
So yeah, the fucking crab monster general, what the fuck was his name? Chef Chongire shows up and starts sucking at people's motivations with the monster of the week, Yaraneda, which apparently is just the name of that monster for every week, at least for the first 2 episodes.
That's how it is in Precure. All the monsters are just given a species name. They don't have individual names.
So
this is a palm tree.
This is the new Pokemon with a bunch of regional variants.
And creepy ass face. Oh my god. He's like, and he like fucking smiles.
Yep, and basically the name comes from like I don't wanna.
I get it.
Yeah, they all have sort of name pun names. Like the ones in Hugto, the joke was that their name was a pun on like when you say to your boss that you're resigning.
So yeah, in the first episode, the Yaraneda is fucking Executor.
Yeah, Precurian Executor, that's right, Blaze.
Precurian!
Exactly.
And then, in the second episode, it's the Revenge of the Plastic Furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the second episode, there's one point where, like, Laura's trying to, like, escape down, like, this little, like, hallway of water, and then a chair fucking falls into the water, and she's like, ah! And I'm like, oh no, chair!
I can't get around this or over it!
Chairs are evil.
So, the Tropical Compact activates, and she transforms into Cure Summer.
I just want to punch God in the face.
And
why? I'm not surprised that there are so many Laura memes, but I'm glad that there are so many Laura memes.
Has there been an episode where Laura gets, like, human legs, and then she can, like, walk around and shit?
Have they done The Little Mermaid?
Would you like to be spoiled?
Yeah, that's fine.
That is her entire character arc.
Oh, good.
Yeah!
It's The Little Mermaid!
Yep, that is her whole thing is figuring out that she wants to be a human and go to school, and then she gains the ability to turn human at the same time she gains the ability to be a precure because mermaids cannot be precure for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sounds right.
Also,
they're all 14.
Also, I like when Cure Summer like comes home and like she's like, "Oh, Laura, I'm back," and then like she just follows the trail of water in her house, and then Laura's just in her bathtub.
Laura's just chilling in the bathtub.
And she's like, "You're late. You suck."
Before we get too far ahead, finishing episode 1.
Yeah, 15 because Cure Flamingo is in a higher grade than them.
Yeah. So we see the tropical change into Cure Summer. I kind of don't like that she like narrates every part of the transform.
That is sadly one of the gimmicks of this season is that each of the cures has a different one that they say last, which is their specific charm point.
Okay.
For Cure Summer, it's lips, and for each of them, it's a different one of them. It's cheeks, eyes, hair,
I did like the sounds every time they like applied the makeup or whatever. Like
everything else about the henshin was fine. I just didn't like it's like eyes, nose, mouth.
Nose is not in there.
I know it's a joke.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Head and shoulders, knees and toes.
I mean, kind of.
And then literally, her fucking Esatz is the goddamn Terror Force, War Greymon.
She literally pulls out War Greymon's special attack.
I never thought of that,
So,
and you're very right, and I'm kind of
So
scared.
I thought of a fucking funny idea where if they ever made like a Tropical Rouge abridged, we'd just make Cure Summer. She's just a hardcore Digimon fan. So like when she just uses her characters, Terra 4!
And not even just a Digimon fan, like a Gen 1er. Like she's a complete season 1 weeb.
Like Ty's her favorite character. She loves War Greymon.
Like if you talk about any season other than 1, she just will shut you down.
Yeah.
Dude, to them, they deserve better than this.
Tropical Rouge Precure, the Lauren Minatsu show.
Honestly, you could actually probably truncate that to just the Laura show.
The Laura show featuring Precures.
Like it's very interesting because you may have noticed that there is a mascot character that shows up in like the opening song, Kurudun, little seal thing.
Yeah.
Kurudun does not show up until like 5 or 6 episodes in.
Wow.
Oh, I just thought Laura was the mascot.
Exactly, because Laura is the mascot of this season.
Yeah.
And it's so weird that they also added another one who looked more mascot-y.
I mean, Laura's the one with all the utility powers.
Yeah, I get the reason they did that, and I'm glad they did, because Kurun's amazing. But maybe they could have just had Laura start as a more mascot-y character. I don't know. Sort of like what they did in Maho Girls, where me became more humanoid.
Maybe she should have been like. Maybe it should have been like, you know, she's a mermaid, but then when she's like, you know, has to be around other humans, whatever, she like disguises herself as the seal, and then it's like Minatsu's just like, oh, this is my stuffed seal I like to bring over with me because I love animals.
Because she is from like an island.
Yeah. So like.
I like the menacingly positive Cure Summer. That's pretty...
Why'd you put the fucking Siemens driver on the fucking...
Yeah, I don't know.
Kurudun is not useless. It's a very easy thing to say, but Kurudun has saved their butts multiple times.
Let's go to the beach so I can drown your bad thoughts. Whoa.
Oh, because demons. Oh, yeah, because this is not related to episodes 1 and 2, but this season specifically had this very weird episode with 10 little mini skits instead of a full episode.
Oh.
And one of the skits was Kurudun imagining becoming a Precure and had an entirely animated transformation sequence.
Oh, so it was like fucking Hakata Minami with Kirame Gold.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, they're all owned by Toei, so it fucking makes sense that
that episode actually had a plot aside from that. This one was just a whole bunch of like skits mushed together. It was very weird. It was awesome, but and they also all had different art styles. It was kind of cool.
It was basically let's go through our rejected ideas until we find a winner.
Wasn't it like in the first Precure series, like the very first one, that like, you know, like one of them had like a grandma, and like we figured out that like the grandma was a Precure in like a past life or something. I like that there was like the grandma theory. I love that.
Yeah.
So episode 2 is about meeting the second Cure, Suzumura Sango. We find out that her mom owns the makeup store that she popped her head into in the first episode.
Pretty Holic has an actual makeup line that you can buy in Japan.
That sounds right.
So like what I got from the premise of this episode was that like Laura was just kind of pissed off at Minatsu because she wasn't like taking her Precure thing seriously.
How dare you have a human life?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Laura doesn't entirely get it either.
I know, it takes some time for them to get used to each other.
You know what I missed about Precure? You know what I missed about Precure a lot? I miss Cure Peace. Look at her. Look how fucking adorable she is. She's so sweet. I love her. Look, Glitter Force. That's right. That was the dumb name. Oh no.
Yeah, there's a weird. The weirdest thing the Glitter Force did, I think, aside from changing names of characters who already had English names, was there's an episode in Smile Precure where they go to Kyoto for a field trip, but they changed it to going to the Asian Culture Expo. I swear I'm not making this up.
They didn't need to call it Glitter Force. They could have just called it Pretty Cure.
Asian Culture Expo. Oh yeah, ACX.
It's like if you dub a show or whatever like that, and like they went to a basketball game, and it's like, oh no, we're gonna go to this basketball convention. And they're actually playing basketball
Exactly,
there.
like it's so weird, like because they could have no, like they're trying so hard to pretend it's not Japan. Eat your hamburgers, Apollo.
I am sad that we didn't get up to the point where we met. I'm guessing Kira Papaya is the one with the glasses.
Yes, she is really interesting. I'm pretty sad you didn't get to.
Yeah, no, I will say, like, in the opening, I like that apparently she just has this ability to just fucking, like, cycle through books like it's nothing.
I also love how she has this completely blank stare in every fucking scene.
Nope.
Like, she looks like she doesn't even know what she's here for.
I will say, though...
She very rarely...
I will say, though, that, like, when she transforms into Kira Papaya, I much prefer her before she transforms because, like, she's a lot cuter with her glasses on.
Yeah, in her Precure form, she's very smiley and
Oh, is that what that picture's from?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. But no, like, it reminded me of, like, in Scooby-Doo, like, the second Scooby-Doo movie where, like, they, like, really, like, sexified Velma, and I didn't like it because I prefer just regular-ass Velma because she's a lot cuter and more pretty, like, how she usually looks, so...
Quick side tangent for anyone who likes...
Her attack also involves encasing herself in a giant papaya with eyes.
Oh,
I need to see this.
Quick side tangent on the Scooby-Doo topic.
Let me just see if I can find it.
If anyone out here likes Scooby-Doo and would like to see a very fascinating hour-long video essay about who is the best Scooby-Doo character, look up Jello Apocalypse on YouTube. I don't even like Scooby-Doo, but somehow that video was interesting enough that I've watched it like 7 times.
I'm already mad that he called Scooby-Dum a fucking waste of time, and I was like, fuck you. I love Scooby-Dum.
He didn't use those exact words. What he described him as, Scooby-Dum is a character whose name sounds like I made him up just a second.
Oh, Scooby-Dum was important. I love the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. Except Scrappy.
I did too.
I hate Scrappy.
Oh, no.
Oh, Scooby-Doo.
Disagreement.
Yeah, no, the first live-action Scooby-Doo.
One of my favorite lines in that video is, remember Flim Flam? No, you don't, because you're not an insane person who watches Scooby-Doo like me!
Wait. I got Flim Flam. We look that up. Flim Flam, Scooby-Doo.
I do. I probably
he was a little kid character from 13 Go. Yeah, Flim Flam.
A little huckster kid.
No, fuck you. I love Flim Flam.
Don't say that at me. Go watch the video.
No, I love Flim Flam. The guy just doesn't like 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, apparently.
He likes Vincent Van Gogh, though.
Well, everyone likes Vincent. It's fucking Vincent Price. Who doesn't like Vincent Price?
All right. Anyways, side tangent over. Back to this thing.
Yeah. Also, that is not actually her. That is Laura in her body.
Oh God. So yeah, the second episode is about Laura going to school to scout for precures.
Also, there's a really sussy seahorse butler.
I never thought of him, but you know what? The word sussy does kind of describe him.
What the fuck? How did you get that from him?
I don't know.
He's just a seahorse butler. Why is he sussy?
He looks sussy. Don't trust a seahorse. Seahorses are...
Why? What are you basing that on?
I don't know. Seahorses are weird.
What the fuck?
That seems just racist.
I love that shot in the opening where they're just fucking shaking their butts. And just...
Lane.
Huh?
They're 14.
Oh, I'm just saying it's cute.
Okay.
Especially since Kira Papaya is just so blank-faced doing it.
That's what I'm saying. I love that, like, every scene I've seen her in, she looks like she has absolutely zero fucking clue what she's doing or why.
No, she definitely does. She's just not a very expressive person.
Into a fucking
No, so she's just bad at emoting.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, the monster of the week, the Yaroneda in this episode, is literally the revenge of tokusatsu patio furniture. It was, like, super funny. And then Laura just literally tries to recruit rando girls off the street to fight, and of course...
She's judging them, saying whether they have main character potential, and that kind of feels mean, but it's also kind of funny.
God, they all
look at him, man! Look how fucking sussy that guy looks! That's a sussy-ass butler seahorse. He's got a hand behind his back. He's got one hand behind his back. Where the fuck is he hiding?
Like all butlers do! It's called being polite!
Not all butlers do that.
I do not agree with your assessment that all seahorses are sussy. However, I do think that this butler is weirdly quote-unquote sussy throughout the whole season, and I feel like he's gonna turn on everyone at some point.
That's his name. His name is literally just Butler.
It is.
It's no other name. He's just called Butler.
True villain!
See,
I just have to say that I'm very glad that today I got to say the words, I do not agree with your assessment that all seahorses are sussy.
There you go. No,
A sentence no one on the planet will ever speak again.
I always forget why we enjoy talking about Precure, and then I remember we always find something to enjoy about Precure. It's fucking great. Like, we had the baby and the one from a couple times ago, and then remember when we talked about that fucking collab movie with all the fucking Precure teams showing up? That was
craziness
awesome.
that Toku has.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'd like it has the same kind of craziness that Toku does because it's sort of Toku adjacent.
You know what we need to fucking talk about on Castranger that we never did? Oh, what was it called? What was that fucking magical boy anime we watched with the wombat? Earth like Defense Club Love?
Yeah.
That shit was the best. It was so good.
I have the theme song on my phone. I love that
so
shit.
Good. The fucking wombat. They kept like cuddling it to death and stuff. And I was like, oh my god.
And then there was
because there's
the evil
there's
hedgehog.
2 seasons.
Yeah, we never
There's
watched
2
the second
seasons
season.
of it, and then there's a 3rd season that's a completely different continuity, but then it stopped.
Oh no, that shit was great. We marathoned like the first season in like a day.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so good.
But another show came out called Fairy Ranmaru, which is pretty similar.
I just remember like the villain was like a fucking hamster. It was like an evil little fucking hamster in the fucking school.
No, the villain was a hedgehog.
Oh right, it was a hedgehog. That's right.
He sat all weirdly in his little bowl cup or whatever the fuck it was.
And fucking Ichimaru's VA voiced like a swan or something like that. It was super weird. Oh, then it was the best. And they showed why like they censored themselves and stuff with their costumes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go if you want to watch something really great. Watch Earth Defense Club Love. It's a fucking magical boy anime. It's fantastic.
Yeah, Chikyu Boy Boo Love, something like that.
Or I probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the actual English title is Earth High Defense Club Love, I believe.
Yeah.
I could be wrong though.
But yeah, so Precure Tropical Rouge, like I thought it was cute from what I saw. Like I'm very happy that like the main leader Cure was like very different from how usually, because like, you know, they still have like red hair as they usually always do, but like I like that it wasn't like pink and like she had again beautiful tropical looking hair.
White colored leaders for both Sentai and Precure this year.
And also she said Zenkai a bunch.
She did. Also, she had this thing where she, like, every time she met someone, she's like, oh, can I have your name? She'd always ask for their full name.
And also she demanded to immediately call Sango by her name without any honorifics.
It's like, I'm calling you Sango. Oh, okay.
Aggressive friendship. That's the protagonist we have.
Yep.
Which is honestly not too different from Kaito either.
I will say, though, I did enjoy Laura. I like her sassiness. She's great.
I enjoyed the show partially because I headcanon that it's a Pokemon sideshow.
No, don't say those words nor judge something by something else.
I like that Laura's sassy. I don't like that Butler's sussy.
Sassy versus sussy.
Sassy versus sussy. Don't trust seahorses, people. Can't.
Life lessons.
Fucking Horsey, Seadra, Kingdra, get them out of here. They're sussy.
Why?
Because you look at Seadra. Seadra looks pissed off all the time.
Yeah, because you're calling it sussy.
Exactly.
No, I don't hate seahorses. They're okay.
Weird hill to die on.
Yeah. I don't know what my favorite fish is, actually. Oh yeah, no, I like squids.
I don't know if I'd call Natsumi out of the closet. I've seen lots and lots of female characters who are just aggressively friendly.
Oh yeah, no, you can like girls platonically. It's fine.
Girls do that.
Her name is Manatsu. Natsumi is her last name.
Yeah. both of her names are puns on Summer Natsu.
Yeah, I've worked with men before, and I'm not gay, but you're a handsome freaking man. So like, I've said that. I don't care. If a guy's attractive looking, I'll make a mention of it. Like that's a thing I have. I like complimenting people when they deserve to be complimented.
Aaron and Dan on Game Grumps call each other shit all the time.
Exactly. They make jokes to kiss each other all the time. So.
Yeah.
It's just people who are like can only see affection as romantic who make all those weird gay jokes.
It's like that other meme on Facebook I see all the time. It's not gay to kiss the homies goodnight.
I think the next time we talk about something Precure, I think we need to talk about another epic movie. So Emily, next time we go to talk about Precure, we need you to find us like the last like really epic Precure movie.
The last big crossover was I forget what order they came in. I forget if the one where they all turned into babies or
okay.
the one.
No, stop there. We're watching the one where they transform and turn to babies.
No, you have to hear what. I believe you have to hear what the other one is.
Okay.
The one where the entire thing is basically a montage of music videos.
Oh, that's tempting too.
Oh, that's hard.
And it's like really good music videos, like well animated, well choreographed.
You know what? Maybe.
And they sort of just throw a plot. They throw a plot in there. They kind of do, but like it's mostly just here's all the shows and let's showcase the different songs.
An episode of the hit list.
Okay, you know what? We'll do that. We'll watch both movies eventually. So we'll watch the one where they turn to babies, and then we'll watch the one with the music videos. Well, that sounds fascinating as all hell.
Which one came out first?
That's what I don't remember. So let me check this out.
We'll watch the two of them, but like in order.
Yeah, we'll watch them in order. As long as I get to see Cure Peace again, I'll be happy. I want to see Cure Peace. Oh, I want to see Cure Peace be a baby. Oh my god, it'd be so adorable. Anyway, so Tropical Rouge Precure, cute. I'm not big into like really like tropical themed things because I'm more of a winter, cold weather kind of person. At least for me.
I want to see them suffer in the cold.
No, I don't want to see them suffer in the cold. I just like the cold. But anyways, it's cute, and I like Laura. I like that we have like a very sassy mermaid mascot. That's pretty cool. I miss, again, as Ishi said, I miss the baby. I miss the baby mascot. What was it? Hugtan? Was that his name?
Hugto.
No, I think it was Hugtan. And we found out it was the Cure leader's fucking baby from the future. So
yeah, because they started doing this thing where instead of having it be all the Precure seasons, it just had has the most recent 3.
Okay, that's cool.
3 seasons.
Is Spring Carnival one? Yeah,
well,
I don't
you have
know
some
which
homework to do.
Yeah, you got some homework, but anyways, they both sound very fascinating and would have a lot to talk about with them, I feel. So, all right, Lychee.
Well, that is the show. What a fucking roller coaster.
Oh man, sussy horse.
I'm going to think of you saying the butler is sussy every single time I see him now.
Yeah, no, you're gonna watch the show.
No!
And
The show has been forever poisoned.
No, watch. Call you right now. Butler's gonna be the final endgame villain of Tropical Rouge.
I mean, that is what I think. I think that the Witch of Delays has been brainwashed, and the butler is going to be the final villain. That's what I think.
So just like Kikai is gonna be the final villain in fucking Zenkaiger. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
The butler's the imposter. I was holding back on playing the sound all the
GK, Radio Sentai Castranger.
I don't know if Gar is going to be visiting us next week, so I don't know for sure what the topic will be.
Okay.
Because Gar was supposed to visit us this week.
Are we caught up on things to watch?
Kinda, yeah.
Fuck.
There isn't anything else that I'm aware of that's recently come out that we need to watch.
I never watched the Resoldier Cure Major thing because I wasn't here for that. Not that I care, because I don't care about Resoldier.
You don't care, Major?
No, I care about the Cure Major, so great. Fucking Cure Made Blues, my boy.
But yeah, we'll post in the Discord once we figure out what our topic is, and that will hinge on whether or not Gar will be joining us next week.
Yeah.
But until then, thank you all for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. This primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com, and from there you can find all of our things. I don't need to say them anymore. You can just go there.
Yeah, that's just a guess. I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but if it does, then I know that Lane's going to be like, I knew that he was sus.
Yeah, if it does happen, you need to like not tell anyone until Castranger and then reveal it to us on the air.
Oh, that'd be great. I looked at that.
And that goes to everyone listening too. If that happens, none of you spoil it.
I don't know who's fucking like that butler, the overlord.
Oh, Demiurge?
Yeah, is he sussy?
I don't know if...
A little bit.
But no, it seems like Momonga's fucking followers are pretty loyal.
Oh, their like lives are defined by him. Like
literally,
he like changed their settings.
Well, yeah, he changed El Pedo to be like, I want her to be like horny for me all the time.
I need to read more Overlord.
You do, you have it. God, there's so many volumes. God damn.
And that's not all of them.
Jesus.
I've got 7 books and I've read the first 2.
Has this guy already like taken the wall of the world already?
I fucking hope so.
Jesus, no, but then even in the anime he hasn't done it yet?
He's working on it.
Fucking God.
They had that whole detour in the 2nd season with the fucking lizard people, and I'm like, I don't care about
them. He's a fucking max level character in the MMO. You think he could just snap his fucking fingers and the world would be his?
He probably could, but he prefers to play the long con.
Alright.
Overlord is all about building up trust so we can betray them at the last second.
They still keep the thing where like he talks like a normal guy, like in his thoughts?
Yes.
Okay, good. I love that.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to
go watch Overlord. Watch the first season. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Alright. Well, bye everyone.
Thank you very much for listening, and take care and stay safe, everybody. Get your boosters.